Hello guys, it's Charger Yuki here, and I got a story to tell. So, yeah, it's a story, alright. Kept witnessed all of it. Building in that spot has been nothing but a shit show. Stranger danger, the weird creature that I showed you guys in the last episode. It's dead. It's gone. Died fighting an alpha raptor. Another creature that I lost to that very same alpha raptor because it got knocked out by a noxious stego. Which is why I say sometimes when you add the noxious dinos, it also ends up being a double-edged sword. It knocked out Ekrus, or Ekricrut, the Hyenodon and Equus hybrid that we had just showed off in the last episode too. It's also dead. So, I lost quite a few teams already. Why are we here? We are here because there are more weird hybrid-ish creatures that we still need to summon yet, or to at least craft. So, let's get to it. Kip sounds a little bit more excited than me, considering it's basically the only creature I have to really defend myself with besides the what basically our first legit tame besides the Lystros, and that's the Noxious Raptor that we still have. So I wanna make that thing one more time. I really do, but we need to keep going here. Let's craft that one, and I believe that's about it. I need more DNA, don't I? That's really about it. I could craft this one and this one. That one. Let's just get another one. Okay, these are all the ones that I can currently craft right now. All the ones I can currently get. Spino eggs, Spinosaurus DNA. Oh, that would have been so good to have, and I'm so close to getting it too. Damn it. Yeah, the Terrorbird Raptor was one of the ones that we were going to get too. Well, that's okay. That is okay. I'm not happy about it. But yeah. Well, I at least should gather stuff. That's what I should do. Because a lot of the excess tames that we got, like the two Noxious Rexes, the Noxious Spino that we didn't actually want to tame, and it tamed anyway because it had food in its inventory when, because it killed the creature. So it tamed. I brought the dire wolves out. I've got creatures all over the place. And the other Manti Flux that I had tamed, that I showed you guys, I think, in the last episode, I believe. Or an episode beforehand. I didn't think it was breedable at first because I never got an egg from it. Though I tried, and I tried again, so there is an egg for it. So we might get an imprinted one of those, which is going to be absolutely fantastic, but I'm still in the need of resources because I'm going to be running out. Because I already crafted quite a bit, and I just need to start, like, continue building. Because I have this big, this big idea for another huge ass base that I'm wanting to do. I'm unsolvable. But I need a lot more resources. I want a big old area. That could have easily knocked us out. So that's all luck there that we attack quicker than that guy. I want to build an area where I could do a lot of breeding for a lot of these hybrid creatures. So that way when we get into like the bigger ferocious tanks ones, like the spinal one that we looked at, that we were so close to getting. Which is good because I'm actually going to need the keratin anyway, which is why I'm wanting to do this. But, can always go back and check. Because there's so much DNA and stuff that I need to get. I did get an anglerfish. I almost said angel. It is no angel. I almost lost Cryptopeltosaurus twice now. Twice now I've nearly lost it. Still in the search for a large amount of black pearls, and I know I'm only going to get those from fighting Tusos. But still haven't found Tusos. I have encountered a lot of mosasaurs, because they're one of the reasons why I nearly died in the first place. And then I spent forever trying to get... I also died. Then I also spent forever trying to find a decent anglerfish. Finally found a decent level one that wasn't surrounded by a bunch of absolute death. And I need to knock out one of these compies because I knocked out a female. I tamed a female. Might as well get compy eggs. But I can do that on my own time. So we're slowly making progress in this mod, but yet we're still in the beginning stages. We're nowhere near in the middle. And it's going to take a hell of a lot of grinding. It's going to take a hell of a lot of time to even get that far. So I'm not even wanting to fight bosses right now. I'm just wanting to get as much stuff done as possible, grinding wise, as well as to get access to other things that I have that I've used before that helped me, you know, do a lot of the building and do a lot of the crazy stuff that I did. Apparently you can't turn around quick enough to tap out a Lystro. I have not updated the melee on this guy because this guy has always been, you know, starting out, it's always been that one go-to knockout. But, nope. I'm not using the pterodon to gather stuff anymore. I'm trying to use map wrecker a lot and a bunch of the other creatures that we had gotten. Which is the whole point anyway. The whole point is to use the hybrid creatures in the first place. And eventually I'm going to have to get the Quetzal over here and transfer everything over in the Quetzal. Then, I guess I'll leave that base there because it has a bed there, so that way I can just teleport here at any given time. Especially if I need to get to access to certain stuff. But let's go see how many of those things are done. If all of them are done, we'll go mess around with them. Another one noxious. Boop. Ah, 179. It's not bad. Would like more. But no, I started on that. I started building. It might not look as fantastic as anybody else would normally make theirs, but I like to make my bases big. I don't like to, because if they're gonna be my main base to stay in, I'd rather have a big old base than several connected buildings. So that's just how I do it. I might as well, if I have the materials, I might as well just use them all. Now, some of these, Megalodon and Thorny Dragon, so I'm assuming Spike Breakdown other sharks. So I'm assuming I'm gonna need a Megalodon saddle. So let's let's get. What the hell? You're definitely gonna need an Uranio saddle, but what the hell Look at the mouth on that sumbitch. I got an idea. Like, are you supposed to be following me? Hey. You follow. Alright, let's go over here. Because the raptor's just gonna kill everything. I just want to see just how well this thing does. Without, the Aranicus? Okay. You won't attack that. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to find something for you to attack. Alright. Go attack that. Alright. Not bad. Quite impressive for a really weird dude. I'm gonna take the character now and the hide. Alright. We got a weirdo on our hands, but that's okay. I'm assuming that this is a sea guy, which means I'm gonna need a Megalodon saddle, which I don't have my thing with me. So this is gonna be interesting. Shaboos. Let's see if I'm wrong. A Skeracar. Oh hell yeah! Look at that. That's actually impressive. I mean, it's got the, it's got the spikes from the Thorny Dragon. So it's a shark, it's a Megalodon without the dorsal fin. So you're gonna need a Megalodon saddle. So I guess I have another sea creature to use. Well, I got an. Well, there are well, actually no. There's a jellyfish over there. I don't want you to go after a jellyfish. Nope, there it goes. Go after it. Alright. Look at that. You know what? That's pretty impressive damage. I mean, I can see it. You stop moving. Hey, stop. Now I can't decide what to do. Alright. That's good enough for those two. I think for the creepy spider dudes, spider snail, I think that might give us cementing paste and whatever else. It might. Who knows? So we've got a mantisaur. Well, first things first. Let's get the let's get a new buddy here. Hopefully this one won't end up a mantisaur. And I could ride it. Alright. Okay, so it's got a jump. Okay, I didn't think that was an attack at first. But I will say this. It's got a spit. It's not very accurate. So this was a Megalosaurus, a trilobite, and a mantis. So you have a trilobite as the top, a Megalosaurus is as the body, and then you have the rest of it as like the arms, the tip of the tail, obviously the spit. A really weird creature. And the thing is, I'm learning all of this as I go along, so I'm pretty sure it gets a saddle and everything, but yeah, it kind of has like that armored mantis tail. It's good that I was able to make another one of these. I really liked having this. Alright, let's get another weird one. A hapless scarab. Basically, I'm assuming that these guys, a dung beetle and a scarab, so that, you know, we got a poo later. We got a poo scarab. That's basically what we got here. Look at the mouth on you, dude. It's basically a giant dung beetle. Like a rhino-sized dung beetle. Look at that. Quite impressive. So we got something that we can maybe use to make fertilizer with. Even though with what I'm doing, I'm not really worried about making kibble at the moment. I'm taming everything with meat and berries. So basically vanilla. Just not using kibble. But no. I didn't mean to do that. Boop. Alright, I'm gonna boop you. And I'm gonna boop you. You got goodies on you, so I'm gonna take that. Alright. But I still got some time yet, so I want to run around on this thing for a little bit longer. And the thing is, it's funny how these starting creatures that I'm getting, the ones that I'm definitely going to hold on to, definitely going to be using, such as the Daedon Aloe, the Trichodontosaurus, or whatever it was called. I'm going to be using that in boss fights, because it's going to be really helpful with passive healing. And this guy, I could see this guy being useful in a boss fight. But the thing is, when we get to the real boss fights, fighting the hybrid bosses, that's gonna be a challenge, because I'm assuming those are gonna be the biggest pain. Like, think of this coming after you. What are you gonna do? It's got enough armor that bullets really shouldn't affect it unless you get it under its belly or in its mouth. And then it's got this little spit, this acid spit that it has. Like, it has that. Well, what do you think, Cap? You think we should shut the machine off? I'm pretty sure it's still running. Yeah. Thing is, when it comes to this, you might be seeing this shack here, because the only protection for this stuff here, but you won't be seeing this anymore. Not here. After this episode, you're mainly gonna be seeing me on that little island over there. There'll still be a teleporter here. All I gotta do is teleport back to the last location. I should be over there, because otherwise it's gonna be a long trek over in that, all the way up in that corner. So without further ado, I want to thank you guys for watching. Am I still stuck in K mode? I am in K mode. Back in K mode. And I will see you guys in the next episode. What is that attack? Oh, that's a headbutt. That's a Carno headbutt. I see. Okay. Or the Megalosaurus's pickup. One of the two. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.